welcome everyone to the stream. This is Tyrant the Ref with a episode of Dark Souls 2 Spears Only. So we complete last time we completed our Dark Souls 1 run of Spears Only. Today we are doing Dark Souls 2. And boy, are we in a rough spot from the word go. Because unlike Dark Souls 1, the there are two spears that we could get as early as possible. The one of them is the spear from the blacksmith. But to unlock the blacksmith, we need to go through the forest of the giants and go and grab the key. Uh, this means that we would have to get not only 1,000 souls, but then the amount of souls that we would need to buy the spear. The other one, which is the one I'm going to be going for, is the Channeler's Trident. This means we are going to need a certain item for our run, which is the Petrified Something and the Smooth and Silky Stone. We are going to try to trade and hopefully get lucky and get it. Now, Madam Spear is back. We're going to probably have to recreate her several times.
You know your...
So because of that, this kind of makes it a bit rough for the beginning. We're just gonna try to make it pretty basic. Madam Spear has I'm not really going to bother with trying to make her look good too much. Eye color, if I remember correctly, we made her with purple eyes. Okay, so the class we're going to go with is the Swordsman. It's because the Swordsman has the dex that we need to use the Channeler's Trident. It is unfortunately 2 points in strength from actually being able to properly use it.
All people.
So we are going to have to do this in a certain way. So let's go back this way. There is a smooth and silky stone that we can get from over here. And we also picked up the petrified something for our gift to try to make this possible. Now, actually, now I'm thinking about it, I should probably equip this because we are going to need a way to deal with the enemies along the way, because I forgot their name. They're in the nest, but we are going to need to go through a bunch of enemies to get to them. And on top of that, I don't want an enemy attacking me while I'm doing the trade. Actually, we got pretty lucky so far. Ow. Now, unlike Dark Souls 1, we can't do the quit out technique because Dark Souls 2 doesn't let that. So let's discard this. Wait. No, I did that wrong, didn't I? was supposed to be leave. Oh. Oh! Hopefully we get it from this. If not, we are going to have to already restart. And we don't get it. Okay. Oh. Let's remake the character. Accidentally discarded the petrified something instead of leaving it. Game. As I said, this run is going to be cursed from the word go. As to be able, we need the petrified something or the smooth and silky stone to even get our weapon of choice. So we are essentially trying to win the lottery here, with the small, smooth, and silky stone having it as a rare chance of getting the trident, with the petrified something having it as a common. Okay, we're just going to be skipping this a lot. And each time I am going to have to rebuild our character every time. This one I think I went for. Eye color, we said it was purple. Right, class, swordsman, gift, petrified something. Now, why didn't it let me? No, it did let me. I just completely ignored it. Okay. Actually, we'll use the scimitar. And this time we don't have to go all the way back. We will most likely need to come back here, maybe to respec. I'm hoping we get it in one of the early tries, because I don't want to sit here for hours trying to get that trident. But if I have to, I guess I will. Alright, this guy. Oh, no, that was an arm. Just down, just in case. Alright. Here is the moment of truth. Do not discard. Do we get the trident? No, we get a dragon bone. Do we get the trident? No, it's Titanite shard. Restart. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of cursed trying to get our beginning weapon. Just gonna delete all these real quick, so that way I don't have to see a whole bunch of Madam Spears. Alright, let's try this again. Hope that we get it this time, because it's going to be annoying having to see this place several times over. The upside is that if we do finally get the trident, it does have the buffing ability, so we can actually increase our damage, but at the downside that it does use up durability. Alright, let's see if we get it this time. Gender, female, put that one on. Oops. Yep. Alright, class, swordsman, gift, petrified something, finalized creation. Alright, let's just remove this. Bonfire. So we are going to also do it where we don't really use shields again. So we're going to be two-handing the spears again, which for this instance, it is really good because even though we don't meet the strength requirements, kind of, whenever you two-hand a weapon, it does, if I remember, increase your strength by 40%. So even though we only have the 9 strength, technically we can use the Channeler's Trident immediately because we are going to be two-handing them. This. Okay. Let's see, do we get the Trident? I nearly pressed down to discard. Come on, come on, come on. Please be Trident. Petrified Dragon Bone. It's not the Trident. The stone. Can we get the Trident? No, we get a Divine Blessing. So we have to restart again. Because if we want to get the spear from the blacksmith, like I said, we would have to get 1,000 souls to just to buy the key, and then get enough souls to buy the spear.
Perhaps you've seen it.
Which I don't really want to do because it would be easier, because then I can just I guess I could go for Dragon Rider, but I don't want to do Dragon Rider the 0-hit way. And because we didn't get the Trident in the last game, so I want to try to get it this time around. I'm gonna be mainly using weapon types that I don't normally use. So, yeah, hopefully we get it this time, because I don't want to rebuild my character again. Which actually goes into the thing that I like about Dark Souls 3 and onwards, because in Dark Souls 3 and onwards, you can save how your character a look on your character, which means you don't have to constantly manually input everything to remake a character. Yep. Okay. Well, if we get it now, it'll be a bit bad because we just accidentally pressed used a life gem. Which life gems, even though we can get a lot of life gems easily, I would like to try to save up on having to spend souls on life gems. kind of wanted him to shoot over there, set it up into here. Oh, no, 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 no. You cannot be doing this to me right now. I mean, that does show that we are having pretty bad luck right now, which probably means we're not gonna get it this time, either. But here's hoping that we get the trident. Hey, we get the trident. Okay. So this is the trident. There's the thing that we can do for it. This buffs us, but uses 10 durability. Alright, so we can actually start going. Alright, this is good. So I'm actually gonna go back and grab item from here. Actually, I'm gonna remove this helmet because I don't really care much for helmets. Oof, and just now realizing that it lost a lot of durability. So we're probably not going to use the buffing effect of the trident often because it is a hefty 10 durability just to use that dance. Trying to decide what type of end game armor I'm gonna go for. Well, nah, I already know what armor I'm going for. It's the only right choice. I'm gonna be honest. There's only ever one choice for the armor. Well, unless you're going for spells, then you have some other options. Like the Domino Mask to boost your damage a little bit. We are going over here, and you all know what I'm going to do. Not that, but... Oh, that's some good damage.
You won't get me.
There we go. Give me the goods. So this armor set right here, for those who don't know, boosts how much souls you get. Effectively meaning that we have we're going to be leveling up pretty quickly, which is good, and I like that. Let's not forget the Estus shard fragment over here. Life gem to replace the one we accidentally used. Now, there is another item I do plan on getting. Before we move much forward. Still, we're gonna have to go through the Forest of the Giants to get it. But we should be able to level up, right? So in Dark Souls 2, whatever you level up is going to boost your HP. So we can actually just increase our dex, our faith, and our endurance to boost our stamina. Sure, it will be a smaller boost than if we were to just level up our vitality, but getting that boost to our stamina is very good. I also need to actually remember to put points into vitality. It's not vigor. Vigor boosts your HP. Vitality will increase your equipment with. And we should definitely do that because right now we are already medium rolling. Even though the medium rolls are like better in this one. We're gonna skip out on this shield. Actually, no, we don't want to skip out on the shield because I just remembered. Dark Souls 2, we can start selling stuff. So I'm probably still going to do the Dragon Rider cheese. Just because it'll be easier than trying to fight him with this. And on top of that, I don't really want to go out of my way doing the small arena thing. So we will be coming back over here to do Dragon Slayer. But for now, I do want to get the amount of souls that we need for getting the Silver Serpent Ring. So we're just gonna ignore everything in here. We can't actually do the quit out technique to actually make this easier on us. So we kind of have to do this the hard way. Alright, here comes Hammer Bro. One, two, three, four, five, six. Uh-oh. No, I did it right. And we are actually going to net ourselves a lot more cells of it armor. Whoa. Which is pretty good. Alright, we are also going to use the Dragon Rider Soul. We're gonna travel back to Jula. We're gonna get some level ups.
Is that to see, however?
Alright, we are going to boost this to 11 so we don't have to worry too much. We are then going to boost endurance and our vigor. Let's say about to there. And then we'll level up our dex. Yeah. Alright, and then the rest of the souls that we have are going to be used for.
Bear, seek the
I think her
restless
name
land.
is Matilda, I wanna say. She's the merchant that sells life gems. She also is the one that gives us the Silver Serpent Ring +1 if we spend 10,000 worth of souls at her shop. Which is alright with me. We're also gonna from her we're gonna pick up the a Pharos Lockstone. So that way we can get the Chloranthy ring, as well as a Titanite slab. And Dark Souls 2, they made it that you can get the final upgrade material for weapons pretty darn early. Gonna grab the human effigies from here. Correction, just the one human effigy. I forgot that in New Game Plus it was boosted to more human effigies. Hello, Kyle. Oh. We're going to actually grab this. That the one-handed heavy attack has a multi-hit. Oh, but it has already taken a beating. It's already down to 27. It is not the best, not gonna lie. Okay. That's a bit rough. Alright. So we want the key from you. We want the Pharaoh's Lockstone, so that makes up to 5,000. Then we will grab this, making up to 8,000. Buy one of these, so it's 9,500. Then we will buy 3 of these. There we go. Now we're going to talk to her. Melentia. Her name is Melentia, not Matilda. Why did I think it was Matilda? Alright, so we now have the covetous Silver Serpent Ring +1. So what was down to 20 was the trident. The every attack uses up durability. Once your weapon breaks, it does like no damage whatsoever. But now because we do have the blacksmith unlocked, I can get the other spear, and I am going to have that one as a backup spear.
And hear that, not not
It is. It's 1400. We have just enough for it.
I'll be around.
We are going to use some of these souls that we have to hopefully upgrade this. Reinforced weapon. Oh. Alright, so as you can see, it has a B scaling in Dex, so increasing our Dex will increase our damage by a lot. Yeah. I'm actually should I we will upgrade the let's see, this has 50 durability. It's not too bad. So we're just going to upgrade the trident. I do want to later on buy that repair powder. But essentially, whenever you do a hit with a weapon, it does take up durability. So the more times you use a weapon, the faster its durability decreases. And once the weapon breaks, it does reduce. It does very pitiful damage. Once it hits less than half of durability, it does less damage as well. So you constantly have to manage your weapon's durability, and all the Dark Souls games. As you can see, we hit him twice, so that's... Oh, actually, that time was only one durability. That's actually pretty good to know. Mr. Turtle Knight over here is going to take a lot of hits. Unless... do some shenanigans. Excuse me, sir. I don't need you in my... Bubble! Like that, that's what I was talking about for doing some shenanigans. But we got hit with it as well. And that one kill took up 20, not 20, took up a lot of our durability. So you're going to already have to go back. I'm actually grabbing the wrong thing. Let's... Yes. So we will be having to pick and choose some of our fights, but some of the pretty much the more we have to hit, the worse it'll be for us. So boosting our damage is going to be one of our biggest things to do. Love seeing that animation. Alright, so there are some Titanite shards we can get. So we're going to go and grab those to upgrade our Trident's damage even further. Thank you. Correctly, there's a Titanite shard right over here. There's other things that can damage your weapons, like with that big ol' explosion. Because your armor also has durability. So just being careful of what you do is a good thing. Let's jump. Boulder. It also does the rotates the trident head whenever I
I'm
do a
navigating
roll
the
attack
continent.
too. Okay.
What? But I. Have you.
Alright, come on. Just give me the key.
Yeah, wait. What? Here. What a Jew.
Thank you. I just wanted a key. I don't want to be your friend. I really need to stop doing that. So what that guy just gave us was a key to the house in Majula. So now we can get a additional Estus shard, as well as there are some Titanite shards in there. Let's actually go and get those. Because I do plan on doing the Pursuer fight a bit early before the last giant. And for those of you who don't know why that's happening, so the Pursuer is normally a boss that you have to fight after the last giant, but they added in an Easter egg fight of him for that way you can fight it early, and by doing so you can skip out on fighting him in his actual area. Oh gosh. Right, skeletons. Hey, not do piercing or thrusting weapons. So there's that, and then we're gonna grab this. This will give us a soul vessel. I was forgetting the name of it. But soul vessels allow us to respec our character. So in case we don't like the stats that we're going for, we can always go into a different one. Now I can go and buy the repair powder, which I probably should do. But instead I'm gonna actually just reinforce the trident and our spear. And I do believe I can just buy one of these and reinforce the spear one more time. Now the reason I didn't just try to reinforce the trident all the way to +3 is because I wanted to have two different spears
I'll be
for this.
around.
Because in case one of our spears gets too low, I want to be able to quickly switch to the other one against the pursuer. Now, the pursuer has a way to curse us immediately, which when you're cursed, you go hollow, and whenever you get hollowed, your maximum HP is decreased. So it is in our best interest to not let that happen. So we're gonna have to do these a certain way. Knock that guy off. So it's easier. Please don't hit me, please don't hit me, please don't hit me. Oh, thank you. Need to kill this guy. Okay, he did deal damage. That's fine. Hello, sir. That's the attack that can curse you. It's best to use thrusting weapons against the pursuer. They deal the best amount of damage to him, which does make this a bit easier for us. By the way, this is going to be a bit of a slog. Okay, I've never seen him do that attack before. Pop the life gem. It's much safer than doing the Estus. Come on, buddy. As you can tell, I have a lot of practice of fighting him over here. This is actually my preferred place to fight him versus his actual boss arena. That fight, we actually have to swap over to our other spear. now we have the Ring of Blades, which boosts our damage. We're just gonna grab everything from here, especially that repair powder. Alright, and we are going to use his soul because he doesn't get his soul doesn't give us anything we want. We're actually gonna go and level up, boosting our dex while we're at it, as well as upgrading our Estus.
Is that however?
That 10 vigor, get up to 22. Actually, probably step 30. That's going to be really good. Then we are going to boost our endurance. Alright, then we're going to upgrade our Estus. Now we're gonna go after the last giant. Who isn't really the last giant, as we'll later on find more giants. We'll use our weaker spear against the enemies, just because it has more durability. But it does mean we do lose out on reach, and that was a close call. So we're going to go to here. Hey, lucky us. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna ignore that chest. Go over here. Oops. Put in the Pharos Lockstone, which then does this. And now we can get the Titanite slab and the Chloranthy ring. So now we have faster stamina recovery. And then I'm going to go into here. Knock, knock. Come on, open the door. Why are they not opening the door? Oh, really? It's like, come on, open the door. And here is the life ring and a large Titanite shard. We're gonna equip that for now. Wasn't it a large Titanite shard? Yes, yes, it was. So now all we need is 3 more Titanite shards, and we can upgrade our spear. First, let's take care of this. I'm actually going to do all of Pate's questline
my name
because
is my journey. Be careful.
he does give us
Oh,
his
I
spear,
saw- I was
and I do want that spear. We definitely want to hold him here. Just because that really works very well for getting rid of him. They enjoy beating up their trees.
I hope be,
Give me the...
it allows us
yeah,
with
give me the soapstone.
I hope be
Okay. Normally, I don't bother with Pate's questline. And hey, we actually got the winged spear. Okay. Things are getting interesting. Normally you have to, you could farm it from these guys, but the other way was to wait for the other blacksmith to be on the floor. But hey, we got the better spear, and I think there was something over there that I do need. Swap to the winged spear. So actually, I don't need to bother with upgrading the regular spear since we got the winged spear. Come on, drop down. Thank you. Don't make me look crazy. Oh, right, it was the halberd that was up here. It's still something we can sell. With this revelation that we now have the winged spear, we actually have a really good weapon to start off. We did pick up some souls along the way. Actually, how much durability does that have? 50 durability as well. Okay. So we're actually going to take care of things that's over here. Give me that. I forgot what's in this chest. Oh, right, that's another repair pallet. Okay, good. Then we get a radiant life gem and what's over here? Ow, garbage. a divine blessing on this. Divine blessings fully recover your HP, so they're pretty good. We're not going to go to Emerald Lady to level up. Instead, we are going to reinforce our winged spear. Because if, as you can see, with just one upgrade, it's already nearly equivalent to the spear plus 2. We're actually going to buy these to reinforce it some more. Can also reinforce that, but let's see. That's a plus 2. It is already equivalent to our Channeler's Trident, but it has more durability. And it has an A scaling in Dex.
I'll be around.
Oh, actually, wait.
What?
Can we just... Nah, I need 1,000 souls just to upgrade it to large Titanite. That's fine. Can easily get that. But now we're going to do this, put the Winged Spear there, and the Trident there. So now at the start of some boss fights before we go in, we can then use the Channeler's Trident to buff ourselves, and then we can swap over to the Winged Spear, which now it does more damage, but it has more durability. Firebomb. Alright, so now we're going to do the last giant. And if I remember correctly, because we are doing Kate's questline, we do have to summon him. If I remember correctly. So this won't be a run where we're just trying to do everything by ourselves. We're actually going to have Pate around. Which is fine, because we can buff them. Yeah, it did. Okay. Has a little particle effect. Yeah. You say you're the last giant, but you're not. Actually, we're doing pretty good damage. Actually not concerned about damage rolls. Pate still sucks at trying to hit enemies. Okay. Sir. Pate. Thank you. Yes, I immediately get him. No. Life gem it up. There we go. Last giant down. We get the key to the rest of the place. And we also get the last giant's soul. I don't remember if we want to use this or not. Give me a minute. I do have all the spears up for Dark Souls 2. Okay. We don't need this. The souls that we do want to keep are the Belfray Gargoyles, the old Dragon Slayer, and the Guardian Dragon. And now that we have summoned Pate over here, he will be just straight up giving us his spear when we get hit up Irvin Peak. So, we are all set to go. We are going to go to the Las Bastille right away instead of going to level up, just because the Las Bastille does have McDuff, and I like getting upgrades from McDuff more than the other guy. Even though McDuff is weak. Gosh, I love having an insane amount of reach. It's not the best reach in the game, but I prefer weapons with a good amount of reach to them, because it means I can attack at a safer distance. Let's go get spirited away by a giant bird. This is where we get the Dull Ember, as well as a bunch of human effigies. This is also where we can get a Fragrant Branch of Yore early on, which don't mind if I do, I will gladly do that. Actually, before we go and get it, I might as well level up these souls. Actually, we'll upgrade our Winged Spear. Because the more damage it does, the faster it will kill enemies, and that means the less likely it is going to break on us.
I'll be around.
Alright, now we have a +4 spear,
Bearer,
which is
seek
already
lest this
going to
land
be
swallow.
really good. Let's level up, put 5 points into endurance, and we will see. Put into strength. See what's going to be. For the spear that I really want to go for is in the DLC. So if you're wondering, yes, it is Yorg's spear that I'm going to be going for as probably my last spear, with Pate's spear being one of the other ones I will be using a lot. Gosh, this is reach on a melee weapon. Alright, get rid of the dogs. This is one of the dogs. But hey, they did drop a soul of a nameless soldier for us. Alright, so there is something here that I want to do. There are a bunch of pursuer fights all around this place. I like fighting Pursuer because A, he gives Twinkling Titanite, which is really good. On top of that, he is a good source of souls. I will most likely do all the Pursuer fights in the Lost Bastille, as well as the one in the Iron Keep. I especially want to do the one in the Iron Keep because that gives me the Ring of Blades +1, which will boost our damage even further. Oh, another large Titanite. I don't mind the drop down damage. Alright, now, will this guy screw me over on getting to Macduff? Because that is something this jerk is notorious for with me. Oh, he dropped the barrel. Oh my gosh, it was perfect. Alright, let's sneak by the dogs. Press that bonfire to set everything. So the dogs don't interrupt me. Swap over for the torch. Light fire. Out the fire. Now Macduff has moved. He's no longer on that chest. And we can grab everything from here. As there are large Titanite, there's some regular Titanite. There's, I think this is the hammer. Yep, and there's Twinkling Titanite. Heavy bolts, and I think this is just iron arrows. Okay, the last two were not necessary.
Shit. Whoa. Flynn, I'm Macduff Blacksmith, so I'm that right now, you imbecile.
Okay, man, you didn't have to insult me. Jeez. So with him, we do get unlimited stock on large Titanite, but that's not why we are here. Actually, we can just buy one of the Titanite and get a spear plus 6. But as you can see, he does sell the winged spear. But because we actually got it early, we don't actually need to buy it from him. Alright, so already we have a plus 6 weapon. That is really good to have. He also does weapon infusions, which I don't think I'm going to bother doing. Yeah. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the spear spear is a C and B in strength. I don't. Oh, I did have Renault over here. I was gonna go level up. Let's see. We can do 2 level ups. We'll push our strength to 15, which is almost enough to go and use the old Dragon Slayer spear. But now we are going to go back to Hyde's Tower of Flame. And because we have a really good weapon, we are going to I don't really need the miracles. So I'm not gonna pay for service.
I've no choice now.
It's either the rest of the bonfire, or it was the save and nope, it was the rest of the bonfire. Alright. Thank you for this. We needed it for the lockstone, because she normally charges you an arm and a leg pretty much just for it. And I am not paying for that. Oh, he nearly fell off. Darn. So really hoping we could get him just to fall off. And he chooses to. Fine. That sells for a penny. I don't like the Hyde Knights. They're just so weird. And to preserve our durability, we're going to summon Masterless Glencore. But this is just that way we can preserve our durability and he can help us clear the way to the boss. But I am going to then immediately unsummon him right in front of the boss room. Because I don't want to be using up my 2 repair powders I have unless I need to. Which I feel like I'm still going to do. Use them. at least we'll have a lot more durability going into the boss fight, which is the more important part. Alright. Have another Hive Knight over here, which actually takes a good amount of damage. Thrusting weapons for the win. Up. There is an item here. And then there's this Hide Knight, who, if I remember correctly, drops the spear. Just enough stamina to actually make it over here. And it looks like the dragon is no fan of thrusting weapons either. Gotta be fine. Yep. He drops the Watch Dragon Karma, which we are going to have on our back for the fact that it does increase our item discovery. And now I'm going to unsummon Masterless Glencore because we no longer need him. We've actually preserved our spear by a large amount. Still going to have to use a repair powder, but that is fine. Use one of these. And then going to use the dance. Let's go. Okay. Oh, that's some good amount of damage. It's actually going very smoothly and a lot easier. Oh. I got greedy. I got punished. That happens. I'm gonna put this pillar between us and him. item on the trade. Alright, so there's nothing that we need over here. But we do have bonfire here, which is okay. Alright, so we're gonna go to McDuff's workshop, go buy the repair powder from him, then we're gonna buy the repair powder from the other blacksmith. We're also gonna I nearly actually used the old Dragon Slayer's soul. Because, but we need that.
I...
Right, I said we were gonna buy his repair powder. We're gonna go back to Jula, buy the other repair powder, then we're gonna do the level ups. There are some weapons that have way better durability at 60, but this should be fine. If we do need to, I can just buy some more of the winged spears from McDuff. Alright, so now we have 16 strength, which is more than enough for the Dragon Slayer spear. So now we're gonna put up to 5 points into there. And 3 more points into endurance, so we have more stamina. Alright, so our damage is always going up, and now we are going to back to the Tower of Flame to go and move on with the areas. The next area is No Man's Wharf. We're going to go there for the... There's a fragrant branch of Yor, if I remember correctly. We also want to kill the Flexile Sentry. On top of that, it does have along the way a Sublime Bone Dust. Soul Proud Knight, and the Old Knight Halberd. Old Knight Halberd isn't really much to talk about. Alright, time we fight these guys. Here's our Sublime Bone Dust. It will upgrade our Estus in the fact that it will heal us for more. We are running low on life gems, so I'm going to probably have to go buy some more. Better, might as well use this. Going to ignore that because we don't need all the Estus in the world when we have cheaper options of life gems. item box. This so we don't accidentally use it. Yeah. Or all of these guys, we don't really need to fight them. As the only thing we care about is very far away. Bleeding. The dinner bell. Okay. Did I not lock on the guy that I can't reach? Right here. Alright, if because one. And don't really need to do much on Gavlon, but we're going to go and see Gavlon anyways. Just because I do like having the Nirm Great Axe as a trophy.
Gavlan. Gavlan. What? With Gav?
So Gavlon is the person that we can sell items to. So everything that is in the sphere is getting sold. We don't want all this Hollow Knight stuff. Or Hollow Soldier. Yeah, that should be it that we all need to do. We will definitely buy like 4 of these. I think that's what we need to do. I'll get the Great Axe later because I don't need it. Because I don't really have the souls to invest into that. First. I love that animation so much. This is another reason I am glad I have a weapon with a lot of reach. So we can break the poison urns without much fear. There's our fragrant branch of Yore. And there's a Titanite beetle. Some souls that I think this one's fading, yeah. And then we also get the Royal Royal Soldier's Ring. I was about to say Royal Knight Ring. Royal Soldier Ring increases our maximum loadout. This means there's a better chance of us light rolling versus us medium rolling. For us to be light rolling, we need to be 25% of our equipment load. But yeah. So right now we are at 54%, so we are medium rolling. which isn't the most optimal way. I like playing with light rolls, especially since what's coming up is the Flexile Century. We have 11 life gems. That should be more than enough. If it isn't, oh well. We'll come back with more. Oh, I forgot to do the channelers. Oh, actually, I don't think we needed it. Oh, nah, we definitely didn't. Don't need the channelers for this. This is such an easy fight. I wish there was something like the Shield of the Want in Dark Souls 2, so that way you can really get your bonus souls at a much crazier height. Okay. We're setting sail to the Lost Bastille. I don't know why they had to make it. There's 2 different routes. They could have just not put that one gate over there and made it a lot easier. But it's fine. We're gonna skip past the guards that are clearly drunk. Oh, whoops. I forgot to go grab the bonfire. This is this one right here. Back to Majula. Oh, there she is. I was like, wait, where did she go? Alright, so we're going to put 2 more points into endurance. Then we are going to finally start putting some points into vitality. Just that way we can increase our equipment load. Well, actually, I don't think we're going to need the damage buff from this too much. And if we were to remove this, that puts us at 30%. Still not high enough for light rolls, but it is good enough for now. I do believe we can upgrade our... wait. No, we didn't get chunks. It was the large Titanite we just got. Yeah, we did just get 1 large Titanite. Alright, so we're gonna go back to here. I actually noticed something that I never actually bothered to get before. So I'm gonna go and try to get it. I think this is the way you get it. additional repair powder. I have actually never noticed that until literally this run. Wait, that does give us up to 4 repair powders, which is really good. Now, we are going to clear out this next area because there is another pursuer fight. And I did say I am going to fight every pursuer. Grabbing my life gems. Let's just put on the old radiant one, and I might as well put in this slot the repair powder. Now this pursuer fight is a bit of an annoying one. Just because there are these 2 archers that are constantly shooting at you. But I have a feeling I can do this even with that. I could pursuer ain't even that hard. There is a Estus flask shard over here. And some more large titanite. And we are fast approaching a boss fight that is going to be really difficult for us. Reasoning for that is we are coming up to Ruined Sentinels, which the Ruined Sentinels fight is with 3 of them against. That's 3 health bars we are going to have to deplete. So we are going to want as much damage as we can get. So we are most likely going to use the Channeler's Trident to get some buffs. hoping that the rune signals actually decay you. Come on, I dare you. Throw that barrel at me. Well, he exploded it. Not what I was expecting. But okay. Fair play. I just realized I keep on forgetting to buy more potions. Oh, not potions, life gems. Oops. Use it for the branch over here. Actually, already having a repair powder because the explosion that hit us, it did damage our ornaments. So we're gonna pop in here, and then we're gonna hold them. I said hold them. Yep. Do not close that door. Thank you. Small corridor is the best corridor. Hello there. Okay, so he decided to ignore me. That's fine. Let's go to... I completely forgot to do... Oh well. Really solid damage on this. I don't know what I was worried about. Come on up. Please don't knock me down. I'm gonna have to drop down here. This is the part I was kind of worried about. Okay. Fair fight. actually don't even know where all their locations are. I think I actually got them all. Rested coin. That boosts our item discovery. There's this chest. This is the target shield. And I think that one just gives us a sorcery. It is the homeward sorcery, I do believe. Alright. We get introduced to those cursed enemies. And we get a rogue water. Going to use up these souls. Rune Sentinel was not one of the ones I believe I needed. It was the Gargoyles, the Dragon Slayer, and Guardian Dragon. Okay. So Rune Sentinel soul used up. Use up all of these. And we're gonna go back to Jula and level up.
Is that hate to see it? However,
Estus. Up. Put 3 more points into Dex. I'm gonna put 2 more points into. Actually, I'll put 2 more points into that, and we'll put 5 points into Vigor, so we have more HP. Alright, so that puts our Dex already at 40. And we're already level 72. Okay. Let's go and take care of another Pursuer fight, and then we'll take care of Belfray Gargoyles. Oh wait, do I actually? Yes, I do have a Pharaoh's Lockstone. I was about to say, if I don't have a Pharaoh's Lockstone, I actually can't take care of the Belfray Gargoyles. So this one is actually one of the harder fights for me with this, because it's such a small area with a ladders, and the ladder in the way is also a really big problem. But also it's a problem for the Pursuer. And as we already seen in Chapter 1, having something to block your way with a spear is essentially having a shield. Alright. That open. Okay. I do not like... actually, I think I should have went back to go buy more, but it'll be fine. Oh, we actually stun him for once. Alright, so we're gonna have to go ring the bell. Oh, we forgot. Huh. here. They're destroyed. Looks like we might have to go and use another repair, but we're not going to because we don't need to. Instead, we are going to go to the bonfire, rest at it to recover this. Actually, might as well grab the blue tearstone ring while we're at it. So that way we can have some more defenses. Low HP. Yeah, we can get rid of the life ring for it. There is also the red tearstone ring that we can later on also get, but it's not. It's still really good. It's just not what I like to use. I'm very much keep myself at high HP because I know I'm going to make some mistakes.
There is
We do have enough to level up again. So we are going to put that point into our dex. Actually, we will put it into. We'll put it into a adapt. No. Put it into dex. Because even though we are at the soft cap of dex right now, we can still push our damage further. And it is going to be easy to do so, especially in Dark Souls 2, because Dark Souls 2 there are a lot of bosses, and with this early armor set and the fact that we got the ring early, there are a lot of souls coming our way. I should have just bought more life gems. Oh well. That's another time I have forgotten to buy life gems. Hopefully we have enough to do the gargoyles. I mean, our damage has been holding together very well. Ow, no. Jeez. I always forget that I really need to just kill these guys. Because they hurt with that axe. Haha, got past you. Alright, let's take a sit. Decent amount of. Okay, our damage. Oh, actually, it's pretty good. to take care of the one that has the least amount of HP as soon as possible. Oh, very good. We're alive. We're alive. Okay. Now it's just 2-on-1. That took way too much out. Alright, and the Belfry is one of the ones we want to keep. Right, there's no doctor because it's not the game plus. Oops, really forgot about that. So I used the life gem right then and there. Alright, let's go put this into there. Back to Majula, let's level up. Just to make it easier to I think with this we actually get up to E25. Oh, we actually have to be even less than 25. Okay. Oh, the blue tier stone did save us. And now we're gonna use the rest of this to buy 8 life gems. Okay.
Thank you.
There is the old Leo ring, which we can use to boost our damage even further. But I think I'm gonna end it here. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And ring that bell for all the notifications. I do live stream